Tracking storms straight to your neighborhood. This is your Storm Track weather forecast. Certified most accurate.
Well, many of us have called it the calm before the storm out there this evening. Our Seagate downtown camera on what was a beautiful Saturday afternoon out there had a lot of sunshine. Clouds, though, as of late had begun to move on in, and that's the first signs of that moisture from what can only be described as a monster storm that's headed our way for us here. Satellite and radar paint those clouds overhead this evening, but you'll notice there's no snow coming down just yet. The storm system that we're tracking still sits west of Chicago, centered right over Omaha this evening. The rainfall that you see on the leading edge of this across Illinois and Indiana, that will switch over to snow before it reaches our neck of the woods. But watch over the last 5 hours as the moisture continues to stream into this low pressure center, and it'll start to make that movement our way as we head overnight tonight and into our Sunday morning. And watch this with our hour-by-hour forecast. We can paint exactly where the storm is right now and how it's going to track our way overnight tonight. Keep an eye on this clock for us here on the leading edge of the precipitation as it switches over to that snow. By 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, a light to moderate snow begins out there. Could wake up to 1 to 3 inches of snow. Look off to the west towards Chicago, though. There's plenty more left to come, so let's put our hour-by-hour forecast back into motion. By 10 a.m., we could see a brief little lull across the area. I think we'll continue to have light snow falling, but it won't be the heaviest of the day so far. Once we get afternoon, though, this is the area south of Chicago that will contain the heaviest snowfall rates for us here, and it moves in during the afternoon and early evening hours for tomorrow. This is at 1 o'clock for us here. Let's bring it closer into northwest Ohio and southeast Michigan. By 6 o'clock, the snow will be thumping out there at the rate of 1 inch per hour across much of northwest Ohio and, yes, southeastern Michigan as well for us. Can't even rule out the possibility of some thunder snow, and that only happens when we have very heavy snow bands across the local area. By 10 o'clock, not much has changed. Very heavy snow continues out there, and even as we go into Monday morning for us, we're talking 24 hours plus of solid snowfall that continues even into our Monday morning, eventually coming to an end, let's say just after sunrise on Monday morning. So not only the amount of snow that we're talking about, but the length of this storm is quite incredible for the area. And the winds on the backside of the storm will be absolutely whipping out there. Let's look at our hour-by-hour forecast snowfall totals for you. Again, break it down. By 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 1 to 3 inches of snow, the lightest to the east of Toledo, the heaviest where the snowfall begins earlier. By 2 p.m. early in the afternoon, we're already reaching snow totals near 4 inches here in Toledo. By 7 o'clock, kickoff for the Super Bowl, we're approaching 8 inches along I-75 for us. And overnight, expect those snow totals to only keep adding up. I think a widespread 10 to 13 inches is likely by Monday morning. And you see the possibility of isolated higher totals, and that is not out of play with this storm. So Sunday morning, 1 to 3 inches of snow accumulation. Again, you'll be able to get places tomorrow morning and early afternoon, but it adds up. Heavier and heavier through the day, becoming very heavy, blowing and drifting snow. Wind gusts over 30 miles per hour Sunday evening. This one will be a historic storm for the area. Wrapping up your 7-day forecast for you, not only do we have our eyes on that storm system, and yes, that is taking a lot of our attention, of course, Sunday night into Monday. More snow possibly Wednesday and next Saturday.
All right, Ryan, we know you keep tracking it. Kind of out of breath after that, but we need to continue to be updated on this storm.
24 to 30 hours straight of snowfall.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't seen that in a while. Thanks so much, Ryan.